So, I haven't been crying, y'all. It's just allergies, darlings. I love this little shirt. You know how you have just around the house shirts that you like to wear when you're cleaning or cooking or whatever. The shirt got toothpaste stains, all kind of shit on it. I love it. You know, it's just comfortable. My birthday is September 28th, by the way. This coming Saturday. Well, I want to see Maleficent. That looks good. But I came on here to talk to y'all to have a Chalaki thoughts video. I'm going to be playing a series of recordings. I do not own the rights to any of this. I want to give a shout out to some of my sources, Wendy Williams and the Impressive Channel. I love her, by the way. Shouts out to the Impressive Channel. Very impressive she is. Yes, she is. Stunning. So I wanted to loop these two ladies together because they're kind of connected. And the two ladies of reality television, and you know, two ladies who have had men of the night, who dibble and dabble and do things of the night, allegedly. Okay, so the two ladies I want to talk about is Kenya Moore and Tamar Braxton. I say Tamar because I never forget that year that Tamar, she won her first award, which was the Soul Train Awards. And Chaka Khan presented the award to her. And Chaka Khan said, Tamar Braxton. And then, you know, they was filming Braxton Family Values. And in true Tamar fashion, she couldn't just be grateful that a legend was up there presenting her an award. And it's real easy to say Tamar over Tamar. I mean, is it not, you know, it's how it looks, whatever. So instead of her just being grateful, she of course had to shade a legend, Chaka Khan. It's just like, well, at first when she called my name, I didn't know who she was talking about because my name is Tamar, okay? I was just like, Tamar is unfortunately, I think, you know, I think Tamar is one person that's just never going to change. We don't try it over and over with Tamar. It is what it is. She is who she is, and boom, bam, in your head. But first, we're gonna talk about Kenya Moore. I am a part of Team Twirl, although I still read Kenya when she's wrong. So maybe not. You know, maybe to be a team member of somebody or to be a stan of somebody, you have to just agree and you know, just agree with everything they do. And it's not the case because, you know, although I love Kenya and will defend Kenya when she's not wrong, when she is wrong, I call that ass out. But this is a situation where she's not wrong, so I'm gonna be on her side. Poor Kenya, right? I'm gonna give a shout out to my girl Jacqueline Ibule. Actually, I found out what was going on with Kenya and her husband Mark Daly from Twitter. I was on Twitter one day and I saw my sis tweet, and so, you know, I'm gonna talk about this. That's how I found out about it. It was, you know, through her. So shouts out to Jacqueline Ibule, darling. Stunning. This is her Twitter, so y'all can follow her. She's beautiful, she's smart, she's everything. She's sweet, she's generous. I got you back too, if you know what I mean. And so yeah, she's a beautiful person. Anyway, so I want to talk about this Kenya Moore. So Kenya Moore, she released a statement saying this. Hopefully I don't sneeze, y'all, because I ain't got no tissue around me. I'm not trying to be a snotty mess on this camera. She said, "It is with profound sadness that I regret to inform my fans that I am divorcing my husband, Mark Daly," Moore said. "Due to recent and ongoing circumstances, I can no longer continue in this marriage. My sole concern and focus is and will always be my daughter, Brooklyn. My miracle baby. Yes, she is. She was made in love and true commitment. I ask for our privacy to be respected moving forward. So then, surprisingly, a little later on, Mark Daly, the husband, or shall we say in this case, the husband, he released a statement as well. Now, you know, Mark is real recluse. Mark is real silent. Mark is like an iguana or something. You know, we don't hear from Mark. You know, when Kandi was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, he did not want to be filmed. He didn't want nothing to do with the show. But now all of a sudden he's out in public, all kinds of stuff. He's releasing statements. He can speak, he can talk, he can read. I was like, look at Mark. This is Mark's statement. Mark gonna say, I have come to the difficult decision to separate from Kenya at this time. Our daughter has two parents that love her very much, in her best interest. This situation should remain as private as possible. He gonna say this situation should remain as private as possible. But I think he posted it to TMZ or something, or told TMZ. How was that private? Okay. I cherish our family's good times together and will continue to co-parent in a loving way. Rumors, innuendo, or false accusations only serve to hurt our family and will be addressed through counsel as the law permits. Please respect our privacy during this challenging period. Like I said, before both of these statements were released, they went on some talk show and was acting like everything was grits and gravy. They were so much in love with each other. But right after that, right after y'all are publicly a family, y'all gonna announce that y'all are divorcing. Well, she said they're gonna be divorcing. He said that they separate. And those are two different things. But he did say later on they're gonna be handling some legal moments. So I guess that means divorce. He just didn't say divorce. Now, how odd is it that you are public with your marriage one moment and you're a happy family, but then the next moment you're divorcing? So why even go on the show? Why even do the show as a family when the family is not so damn happy? So, like I said, I found out initially by my girl Jacqueline, and she says that allegedly Mark Daly, he has whole other family, whole other kids, child. Saying that they are allegedly saying that Mark Daly, he has a secret girlfriend and two kids. Ooh wee, that's deep. Two whole children, two whole adults one day, two whole bodies of people that you done created and Keegan Moore didn't know. Ooh. Really? It's alleged. We don't know if it's true or not. Like I said, y'all know these reality shows. It's always all kind of juicy shit and stuff that come out right before the season starts. You know, to get everybody riled up to watch the season for ratings, and you know, it's all about money. But if this is all true, Mark Daly, you're a dirty man. Especially considering Kenya More's history, especially with her mom and how she has no relationship with her mom at all, and you know, her being into you, she being into you, being into her, and you're gonna do this lady like this, you're going to hell, straight to hell. Wow. Like I said, it's all alleged. But this is crazy. This is really, really crazy. Kenya, I hope you didn't do this for no storyline. I really hope so, sis. My God, are we that desperate? Yeah, we are. We are. But why? Why? I hope this is just true. It's a sad situation, but I hope it's true that true meaning not true in the sense that you're hurting, but true meaning that you didn't do this for a storyline. Let me find out, Kenya. If you did this for storyline, it's gonna be me and you, sis. My Twitter finger's gonna be crazy. Let me find out. Hold on, y'all. Wow. I hope y'all didn't see no snot. I ain't got no damn HD camera, so y'all probably didn't see it good. But I hope not. Hope y'all didn't see no snot moments. That's just not. There's certain things. It's just, you know, we all go through things. We all have colds and get sick and we pissy and shitty and throw it up. It's just certain things. It's just not. I'm a Libra, darling. I don't know. Excuse me. Whew, I feel better though. Amen. Amen, amen. Look. Is it new? I don't damn know. It's just snotty. The weather changing. I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me. What was I saying? Kenya, yeah. I just hope you didn't do this for storyline, sis. I hope the desperation has not gotten to that moment. But with Kenya leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta and then coming back, she needs to do what she needs to do to get back on that top spot. Because if you remember, all the years where Kenya was on the show, she was sitting next to Andy, along with another lady on the other end. And the person that sits next to Andy is the most important chick on the show. Is the person that has had the most controversy on that season, who've had the most drama going on that season. So Kenya needs to get her spot back. They say Marlo even making more than Kenya this season. So, you know, she gonna have to bring it. I'm sure she will, child. That Kenya something else. But, you know, if the whole thing about him having another wife and kids is true, this is a very sad and messed up situation. And you're going to hell, Mark. Oh, God, these men are just terrible. Dear God in heaven. What else I want to talk about with y'all beautiful people? Can we move on to Tamar? I think so. Child, they say Phaedra going on marriage boot camp. With what marriage? With whose man? To do what? To work out? What is going on with Phaedra? Give Phaedra her peach back. Honestly, are we still mad at Phaedra? I'm not. I've been over it. But, you know, she didn't do it to me. But, Kandi, get over yourself, sis. It's not all about you. It's really not. You a money maker for the show, but I mean, you're not that entertaining, to be honest. I mean, you know, if Kandi was off the show, who would miss her? Raise your hand. No. Moving on to Tamar Braxton. God, Tamar. So Tamar recently went on Wendy Williams' show. She was shady as usual, a bald headed, and had on Spanx. She says that she been eating real good. She been eating some steaks, and she be cooking on live all the time. Her good friend James, and just been eating, whatever, fries and chicken wings and butter and margarine. And anyway, that weight's starting to stick. You know, once you get to a certain age, it gets harder and harder to get that weight off. Lord knows I know. So anyway, she went on there with Spank. She said that she is committed to losing weight. And she wore the Spanx because this is allegedly, she's hoping, she's praying, the last time that she's going to ever wear Spanx again, ever in life. Good luck, sis, because if you plan on getting pregnant by that African man, I mean, you're going to gain the weight back. So I don't know. So yeah, she went on there. They talked about that, the whole fertility thing. With, you know, her getting pregnant again. She says she wants a whole bunch of African kids by him. And, you know, she says that she has embryos and stuff, you know, in the freezer. But they're with Vince. And she's no longer with Vince. So, ain't it sad how you plan your whole life with somebody and then it don't work out? And it's so much invested in time that have been wasted. And oh God, y'all, I'm scared to get in a relationship. I'm scared. I done spent 20 years on you and you've been cheating on me for 18. Oh God, I'm gonna kill you. I have to. There's no other option. There's really no other option. So anyway, they talked about that, and so she'll probably have to get a surrogate if she wants kids by him, and yada yada yada. She talked about how, and this was stupid, how she says that she don't want 2 baby daddies, but Wendy was just like, but you'll have 2 baby daddies. She was like, oh no, I'm not gonna have. I'll just let her tell you.
Still have seeds planted in the petri dish in the lab?
Yeah, but the daddy is the ex, you know.
Exactly. So then you would give birth to you and Vince's child while being married to
I gave birth to Vince's child, but here is the thing.
Well,
I don't want 2 baby daddies. You understand what I'm saying?
So you'd go back
to a husband with my baby.
So you'd have a baby with Vince?
What?
Well, you know, the petri dish.
I would have a baby with whoever puts a ring on it because you like it. Okay?
Would you remarry Vince?
No.
So then you'd have 2 baby fathers then?
Well, no. I would have a husband and a baby daddy. See what I'm saying? Listen, I am a wife, not a girlfriend.
That's what I say. That's what I say. Yeah.
And I'm telling you, you're not going to be humping and pumping on me for 5 and 4 years. No, you're not going to be doing it.
Yeah. There's something about being a wife. I don't really know what it is. It's just, you know, even if we fail at it, like, I'll run through 10 husbands before I...
Period.
And I don't even want to be that girl.
Right.
But I'm a wife, not a girlfriend as well.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I think it was a misunderstanding there. You know, in Tamar's mind, if she gets married, and it's her husband, her and her husband procreate, then, you know, that's the situation, and they have a child, and, you know, they're a family. And then she has 1 baby daddy. But ultimately, and God forbid, let's say that you and David was to get married, Tamar, and y'all was to divorce, then you would have 2 baby daddies, dum-dum. But either way, you would still have 2 baby daddies. Because did you not call Vince your baby daddy and your husband? So is David not going to be the same thing, technically? Yes, he's your husband. Yes, y'all are a family. But you still going to have 2 baby daddies. She done got more ignorant since she done got bald-headed.
Well, Queen, and you deserve it.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
So I was reading...
You skip past...
Vince owes $4 million to the record company that, you know, was in business with him. And he was supposed to produce music and flip that money and make it big, but the record company never got their $4 million of stuff, so now they're suing Vince. So Vince is $4 million in the hole.
Ain't that jacked up? I read that too. The man who's like really understanding.
Yeah.
Let me skip to the real stuff.
Has to move you out of situations.
Hold on.
If you care to expound on it.
Well, here is the thing. You know, I don't want to...
I'm gonna go back to the real. I always ask you this. Like a cute show. but they need you. Just saying. And you were done dirty.
You know, as much as I, have my gripes with Tamar, I always compliment Tamar on being one of the best singers out there. And, I do kind of agree with the statement. I used to watch The Real. Every once in a while, I still catch it on YouTube. I never watched it, when it was live on TV because, I had shit to do. But I used to catch a few clips, and every once in a while, if they're talking about something controversial, I'll watch it. But I do agree, the show did have a spice to it. The show did have that little oomph, something special when Tamar was there. I will say that. Let's continue.
I love you. No, we talk about this behind the scenes, but this isn't in front of the scenes thing that I would like people to, if you care to expound on it.
Well, here is the thing. I don't want to be anybody's marketing tool this season. No shade. But, I just wish everybody...
I don't want to be anybody's marketing tool this season. No shade. That was shade. Why do people say no shade when they obviously just said a shady statement? Let's continue.
Well, and I just feel like sometimes God has to move you out of situations before you become more toxic to yourself.
Right.
And so what if I was in a situation where I'm doing the Braxtons and it's very stressful, and then I'm doing this other show where people are being catty behind my back. Like, what kind of person would I be right now sitting on this couch?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be focused. I wouldn't be ready for my
So you're saying that being catty and shady behind the scenes. Do I believe that? Sure. People are shady. Women are shady. Catty. Men are shady. Catty. Absolutely. I do believe that. But you're still insinuating that these girls got your ass fired when that has been proven not to be the case.
I wouldn't be ready for my elevation. And that's why I got to go. I got to go up and up and up and up.
I went to Kandi's.
Okay. And she's on Kandi Bird's Sex Dungeon tour, and Braxton Family Values is coming back for another season, and yes, I'll review it, darlings. Y'all go back and watch my old Braxton Family Values reviews, darling. They're legendary. But I wonder how they're treating Traci these days. Oh, child. Anyway. She's still insinuating that it was some things that was going on behind the scenes with the girls, just that the girls helped her get fired, etc., etc. Even though it was some things going on with management behind the scenes. I heard that allegedly they wanted more money. I think that Vince had a stake into why she got fired as well. It was a lot. And who knows what's really true and what's not. She'll never know. Is it unfair? Is it wrong? And she'll never find out exactly why she got fired? Hell yeah, that's wrong. Absolutely. But when you publicly apologize to somebody, like she did on Instagram, because she do everything on Instagram. A lot of people do everything on Instagram. She publicly apologized because now she's found so much love in her life through David and, I guess having good friends around her. And she's apologized to anybody she's hurt. But now she's rehashing the statement. Wendy's shady and messy. Wendy's is doing her job. Wendy is doing Wendy. But Tamar, you've done been on enough interviews. You know Wendy personally. You know when she's being shady. You know how to conduct yourself in an interview. You know how to avoid answering the question. With satisfying the person that's asking you, and then everybody else as well. But anyway, the ladies of The Real, they had came out and talked about it. Loni says that she has invited Tamar on the show to come on The Real to talk about it, to squash the beef. Tamar won't come. Of course she won't come. Why would she? Of course. And they all explained that they had nothing to do with her being fired. Their story has definitely remained the same. Their story has remained consistent. So do I believe them? I would say so. I more so believe them. I do. Do y'all believe the ladies of The Real? I believe them. I do. Do I think all of them like Tamar? No. Because Tamar is a lot to like. But But I don't necessarily think they got sis fired. Anyway, I'm about to play this little clip of from the Impressive channel, and they're going to be talking about after Tamar made her statement on Wendy, then the ladies of the Real talked about it on the show, then Tamar released another statement after that. So that's what we're finna talk about. Or that's what you're finna hear.
Because Tamar went in on them, and she specifically called out Loni. Tamar posted screenshots of text messages she got from some unknown source claiming that Loni Love was writing letters to get her fired. This is what the text said. So I just found out Loni Love was writing letters to get you kicked off the show. She wrote the network. Laugh out loud. Loni was writing the network on you. I'm hearing this story. Tamar responded and said, I told everyone that it was her. No one wanted to believe me. The person said, yeah, I got confirmation right now. Person who wrote and worked for her is spilling all the tea. And Tamar said she was upset that I was making... And I noticed that Tamar cut the text off right there. And I don't want to assume, but by looking at this text, I think Loni was upset that she was making a certain amount of money. Who knows? But anyway, Tamar also said this: if it wasn't God's plan, it wouldn't have happened. That's not being messy. And they said, Cookie told me. And Tamar said, it's the truth. She said she was writing letters while you were in surgery. And Tamar said, losing that publicly almost took me out of here. Yep, in my deathbed. Tamar also said in her caption, when the guilt settles, Loni cut the BS. Thanks, Wendy, my sister, for having me. You may not have an Emmy yet, but the girls are surely watching. Anyway, back to my transformation. Now, when Tamar posted this, Loni responded and said, who writes letters? Who sent this? Let's talk it out. Stop going on every other show. You know you want to, and bring your man. Meanwhile, Tamar was going off about the Real on another post. Todrick Hall said, praying this passes soon. I love you, and your talent and personality are so immense. We need to be roommates and take each other's phones away from each other when we're about to post things we may regret. Tamar said, brother, well, Loni shouldn't have been stalking me and Wendy today and started this mess. I've said nothing mean about them nor their dusty show. She should have just left me alone. It's too much. I'm tired of her lying and me taking it. No more. Everyone who knows me knows I'm not thinking about them and wish them well. They should have just sat this one out. Period.
There are certain people that I feel like, to pause the video, there are certain people that I feel like should be vloggers and not whatever they're doing. Cardi B is one. Big personality, you know, funny, all that good stuff. Who's another one? Tamar, you know, should be a vlogger. Who's another one? K Michelle. There's so many. Azalea Banks. There are so many people that I feel like should be vloggers instead of, you know, reality stars or singers or whatever. Like, do that too, but let your main thing be vlogging, because you're a reader, you're a shader, you're quick, you're very much so in the pop culture, you're very much so into this. You feel alive when you do this. This is your destiny, child. So, you know, it's just a lot of people are missing out. They really are. They really should be sitting behind this camera like I am, doing their thing. Because, my God, Tamar, you done got into it with so many people. It's I don't even know what to say at this point. Now, why is Loni is the only one that's being targeted in this situation?
Tamar also directly responded to Loni asking her to come on the show and said, sorry, I only go on shows with ratings, plus you do enough talking about me. And she posted a throwback clip of the Queen's Court of T.S. Madison going in on Loni Love.
Loni, you fat triple neck scrubby that hole. You ain't had no motherfucking business bringing that shit. You know Tamar don't with you. See, this is the problem with her. I don't like when bitches do bullshit like that. You know a don't with you, so you jump up and say, we over here at the Real, we just want to do a shout out.
Y'all ain't real.
Y'all some phony.
Cut the Real and put the Queen's Court on TV.
You phony, fat neck, ham, home, stupid.
now, that's a mess. Now, Loni did respond, and she said, I know you're scared, Tamar, but if you're going to accuse me of something, do it to my face. But you can't handle the truth. I thought your apology was sincere. That was why I wanted you to come on the show. I can't wait for your next funny meme. Let's go, sis.
Hello, Terrell. Can I call you right back? I'm in the middle of doing a YouTube video. Oh, damn. Okay, then. Alright, bye.
You know what? I have to give it to Loni for keeping it classy throughout this whole thing. However, I will say this. It's very possible that she could be leaving out some information about this story, but I honestly don't think she's the culprit that Tamar is making her out to be. Because Tamar did apologize to the ladies of the real back
That's what I said.
So that kind of lets me know that Loni isn't in the wrong like Tamar claims. Because why would you apologize to somebody who got you fired? But whatever Tamar is talking about, Tamar has to let it go and find out the truth for herself. It's clear that somebody told her something and she's believing it, but she has to be willing to sit down and listen to another side. Because Loni has been saying that she had nothing to do with Tamar getting fired. Now, I don't know about the other things that were happening behind the scenes. It sounds like there's way more to the story than we're hearing, but there's always 3 sides to every story, and in this case, it's Loni's side and Tamar's side and the truth. And at this point, all we care about is the truth. And I do hope Loni and Tamar have a sit-down talk and really discuss what happened. And also, Tamar has to stop throwing accusations out there without having receipts. Until then, everything that's put out there is hearsay.
That's right. That is right. Oh, it's so much. It's so much. Like I said, it's an unfortunate situation. Sorry about the interruptions. It was an unfortunate situation that happened. But you have to let it go. Tamar, you have to let it go, sis. You have to let it go. And even though Wendy Williams brought it up, you making those statements is proof that you haven't let it go, sis. I don't know, child. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the Tamar Braxton situation, the Kenya Moore situation, and everything, child. What's in the stakes for both of these ladies, you think? How do y'all think the new season of Braxton Family Values is going to be, darlings? Do y'all think that Tamar will actually appear on the reel again? Do y'all believe the whole story with Kenya Moore and everything that's going on with her and her husband that's going to be her husband? Do y'all think this is just a storyline situation? Or do y'all believe it? You know? I don't know. I'm just the messenger. I don't own the rights to any of this. So don't come at me about nothing. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's King's World on Instagram and Twitter. At It's King's World 89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.